This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK.
BBC Sounds. Music, radio, podcasts.
You're listening to Wednesday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
Do you wander about like that at home?
Man in a towel, not your thing. I'm trying to distract you from your work.
Oh, sorry. But actually staying in the Bridal Suite, I keep noticing things that need improvement.
What improvements? I think it's perfect. You see my phone?
Planning to sneak in some work yourself, were you, Mr. Casey?
No, except I do need to deal with that manager issue.
Ah.
Elizabeth,
Is there someone outside the door?
Vincey! You decent in there?
Oh, no.
What?
Not what? Who?
Oh, Vincey. Oh, couldn't you find a bigger towel, love?
Mum.
Mum?
I'm sorry, Bab. I was trying to read the sign on the door. I thought it said Bridal Suite. Oh, so you must be Elizabeth.
Yes.
I can see why you like her so much.
Elizabeth, this is Iris, my mother.
Don't say it like that.
Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Iris.
I know. He's kept us apart long enough.
Mum, those are your old varifocals. You need the new ones with the puppies on, remember?
I left in a rush, Bab. I didn't really look.
She doesn't believe in throwing her old pairs out, so we work on a potluck basis.
Oh, stop it. So, this is the Bridal Suite, then?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's just... we've just got an issue with some pipework in my room, so we moved into here while it's dealt with.
You don't need to tell me about issues with pipework, love. Not at my age. Mind you, with a place like this, it's probably something new going wrong every day.
Right, you need to wait over in the entrance hall. We'll meet you there when I'm dressed.
Oh, fine, off I go. But there's something wrong with your phone. I've been calling since 7.
Have you?
And how many more times, Vincey, you need a robe? You can't get away with a towel that small at your age. You tell him, Liz.
Thanks, Mum. Elizabeth, I am so sorry. I had no idea she'd just show up like this.
Oh, excuse me, love. You work here, do you?
Yeah, 1 second. No, I didn't hear anything that time, Paul.
All right, give us a sec.
Oh, dear. Waterworks, is it?
Yeah. Sorry, this is a private room.
Well, the door was wide open.
Yeah, but there
Must
aren't...
keep you busy working for a place like this.
Well, actually,
So this is Elizabeth's room, is it?
Sorry, who are you?
Here, the lady of the house. She up to date, is she?
What?
With your payments? Or do her checks bounce?
What are you talking about?
Oh, what are those?
They're the plans for the pipework in the house. A place this size, it's amazing what you find when you follow them through.
Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
If you're not the poor blighter who has to vacuum the whole place.
I can't lie. Linking up with Lower Loxley's going well so far. Good thing, considering Eddie seems to want to swipe half my taxi work. So, how did your Facebook search go? Anything incriminating?
Nothing. No, there's nothing on there.
And have you spoken to Sol?
No. Thankfully, I'm off work covering Mum. What?
Well, yesterday it was all about Sol and his dimples and his chat and his...
Rex.
And today, what, you don't like him anymore?
I do. Well, no, not like that, but...
But...
I'm with Russ.
Okay. Lily?
He's actually been so bright and happy since I got back from... And it reminded me of what it's like with him. You know, when it's good.
That's nice.
I think I need to tell him.
Russ, about salt.
Shh.
Why would you do that?
Have to.
Says who? Look, sometimes, Lily, ignorance is bliss, especially if you're choosing Russ over...
Of course I'm choosing Ross. He left his wife for me, Rex.
It's a bad idea, Lily. What Russ doesn't know can't hurt him.
But I know. I should tell him. I should do it today. Now, in fact.
Lily.
Don't stop me.
Wait!
Excuse me. Do you know what's going on here?
We're preparing for tomorrow's drive-in movie night.
Oh, shame. I doubt I'll be around to see it. If my son's got anything to do with it.
Oh, sorry. But you can visit the rare breeds and the grounds today.
Oh, thanks. Who was that young girl you were chatting to just now?
Lily?
Lily? Mrs. Pargeter's daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, so you must be the teacher then, Russ?
No, I'm Rex. I keep pigs in the woods.
Oh, you never are. Oh, fancy bumping into you.
And you are?
I'm Iris, Vince's mum.
Really?
I wanted to come and see your pigs, and now look, I've met you. Will you be down there later? I'm supposed to be visiting the piggies with Liz.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, that's mine.
Oh, right. I'll let you take it then, Iris.
Thanks, love. Ta-ra! Vince, where are you?
I'm in the orangery where you're supposed to be waiting for me. Mum, why were you in Elizabeth's private apartment?
You found your phone, then?
Look, I think you should go home.
Vincent?
I'm serious. Now isn't the best time.
Well, if you and Liz in the bridal suite isn't a good time, when is? Anyway, she seemed fine when she took me for a cuppa in the orangery.
Oh, please tell me you didn't say anything embarrassing.
This is me you're talking to, Vincey.
I know.
Right. I'd best finish my rounds.
Rounds? Mum, what the heck are you...
Ross,
Lily.
I was bringing you something to eat.
Oh, you're a superstar. That's exactly where I was headed.
Good. I was wondering if we could talk.
Oh, right. Anything I should be worried about?
In the gallery, maybe? Just a little time for us without interruption.
Oh, thing is, Lily, I'm a bit busy. With Alex off, I'm setting up the show single-handed.
Why don't I help?
No, really. You're already covering Elizabeth.
When then?
Tomorrow?
But
Well, there's something I'd like to say too.
there is?
Yes. Tomorrow would be perfect. The show will be set and I'll be all yours, yes?
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Excuse me.
This is a fascinating place.
The gallery's closed. The show opens tomorrow?
Oh, I'm not here tomorrow. At least I don't think I am.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I was just enjoying this lovely picture.
Oh, that's actually not part of the show. I just put it there to get better light.
Oh, right you are. It's Lily, isn't it?
Yes, you know her.
You've got her hair perfectly. Like strands of gold. It's beautiful. Maybe needs a tiny touch of red?
Yes, maybe that would work.
Just a smidge.
It's longer than that now, her hair.
So, you must be Russ then, the teacher who...
I am.
And you painted that?
I'm in the process, yes.
You must really love her.
It's a celebration of everything she brings to my life. Light, warmth. I'm afraid I've been neglecting her a little of late, if I'm honest.
You can only care about the ones you love if you care about yourself, Bab.
Yes.
Oh, she'll be chuffed a bit, I'm sure of it. Nice to meet you anyway. See you again, I'm sure. I'm off to some piggies with Liz.
Sure. Thanks.
Actually, I'm not sure either of us has succeeded at putting our work aside these past few days.
At least you got him to put his phone on silent. That's more than anyone else ever has. I hope you really didn't mind me dropping in like this today.
Oh, I didn't.
I know when he's serious about someone, see? And I wanted to meet you. Make sure no one's taking advantage.
Vince?
Don't get me wrong. Vincent can get into trouble quicker than I can crack an egg. But he's a softy at heart. Oh, you can just about see your house from here. Bit daunting, a place that size, if you ask me. I do wonder what a woman born into that would see in my Vince.
Well, I wasn't, you see.
Wasn't what, Bab?
I wasn't born into this. It was my late husband's.
Really?
In fact, I grew up on a farm, not far from here.
A farm?
Mm-hmm. So this place is work for me, rather than my own heritage. The children may feel differently, being Pargeter blood.
Freddie certainly does. You should have seen him getting stuck in with the pipes and the plans. I thought he was a plumber until you told me different.
So, Iris, do I get the Casey seal of approval then?
Eh?
Come on. You've practically admitted you were scoping me out.
I was. You're right. And, not that it's worth much, but yes, you have it. The Casey seal of approval.
It's worth a great deal. Vince really cares about you.
Oh, you're embarrassing me now. Where's he got to, anyway?
Well, I think he took a work call. He'll catch us up.
Oh, it'll be about that Karen, one of his managers. She's a tough one.
Probably what makes her good.
You should tell him that.
I don't think Vince appreciates advice on the business front.
Oh, so you've tried. Didn't react well, I take it.
Well, given how willing he is to give advice, no.
Oh, I don't mind him, Liz. His heart's in the right place, honest. You know, when I was working 2 jobs because his dad was off with his dicky leg, all the kiddies to feed and all the stress, it was my Vincent who stepped up. And he ain't even the eldest.
Must have been difficult.
Oh, it was. It's funny. When I look at his big house and cars now, back then he'd always be wheeling and dealing and doing anything he could to make my pay go that bit further. Never anything for himself. Always for his sisters and brother.
I can believe it.
He's a good egg, Liz. A survivor. Like you. Don't write him off just yet, eh?